Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of remote learning. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to start this week with a review just about what we went over last week, and then we'll get a little bit into what we're going to do this week. So Monday was our first day of remote learning. We did an introductory video that introduced you to playlists, and then we had the Google document for you to fill out. Give me some feedback. What do you think moving forward? How this is going to look and what we can do to make this a worthwhile learning experience. Tuesday, we had our first virtual class meeting. We had some pretty good discussion about what we're going to do, bounced a couple ideas around about what we can do and what we will do moving forward. Again, a little bit more feedback. Please keep in mind all these feedback things, as much as you think it's not necessary and things like that. I'm trying to make this class as meaningful for you as possible, so please just take a couple minutes and make sure you're doing your feedback for me. Finally, on Tuesday, I left a link for you to review the technological design process. Just because we've been out for a couple weeks, I wanted to make sure that you still had that in front of you. Wednesday, we revisited the problem-solving game research activity. This is what you did when we did our flexible instructional day a couple months back. And you did some research, you found a couple vocabulary words, and you just started to think about what you would do if you created a challenge to help somebody work through a learning objective, okay? And then you completed some feedback, you shared what you were teaching, so those vocab words or the concepts or whatever you were going to teach. And then finally, what do you need to change from your original idea to be able to work through this same project at home? Thursday, we introduced the actual activity that we're going to do, the problem-solving game challenge. Was linked on Thursday. From there, what I asked you to do is just kind of do a quick scavenger hunt around your home to see what kind of things that you could use to manipulate to try and work through this challenge that you're creating. Make your materials list. That's what the scavenger hunt was for. Friday was used just for some catch up, and then I kind of snuck this in on you, but it was our weekly timesheet. Again, this is more for me than it is for you. I want to know what you think. Are we wasting our time? Do you like the direction that this is going in? Was this day better than that day? This is for me to help continue developing these remote learning for as long as we need to do them so that I can make it as worthwhile for you as I possibly can. So what we're going to do this week, we're starting off with this review just like we did last week. Tuesday we'll do our virtual class meeting, and I'm hoping that everybody can come in and we can kind of have some good discussion about what we're going to do moving forward. On Wednesday, you'll have your problem-solving challenge. You're actually going to create your documentation about what this is going to look like. Thursday is going to be your time to kind of catch up. So you have Wednesday and Thursday to work on developing this document, doing the necessary research, things like that. And then again, your timesheet so that I can see what you think of how this week went. And then Friday is actually a day off. We were originally scheduled for it to be our spring break, and the district has decided to give us Friday, so you have a nice long weekend. So my link here actually goes to the playlist, and it takes a little bit of time, so I'm just going to click over to this week's playlist so you can see what we're looking at for this week and what I did for some changes. So from top down, the top's the same. You can see the week of changed. So we're talking about this week starting Monday today is the 6th, and Thursday will be the 9th. Some resources. This first one is for push limits. So it takes you into that folder that I created and shared with you at the beginning of the semester. Second is a link to last week's playlist. So as we go on, I'll continue to add the week's playlist, and they'll be dated. So if you need to go back and research anything or see where it is, you can see. This playlist tracker, Mr. Townsley actually helped me work through this. So let me show you what this is real quick. So the playlist tracker we set up so that each day it has each assignment or each activity that we're going to do color-coded, and then you can see on the left-hand side it has your names along there, all you need to do is just check the box. This is more for you than it is for me, to be a reference so that you know what you got done and what you still need to do at a quick glance. If you scroll down to the second page, we made up a little bit of a key here, so you can see these are all the things that are scheduled for the week. And then there's a second place where you can click on these links and it'll take you right to that work that you need to do. Okay? So that's the playlist or the checklist that we created for you, the tracker. All right, on the playlist, again, so the Google Meet link, I've talked to some of my colleagues and they're having a lot of success with doing this open chat. So for the first hour of my office hours, you can just click on this link and I'll be there and we can talk face to face. Please know, this is open to everybody. So if you want to come in and chat, you may not be the only one there, right? Then we have our weekly assignments and announcements. I just wanted to reiterate that all of your feedback, your documentation, and things like that need to be school appropriate. These are school activities that we're doing. Make sure they're school appropriate. Secondly, I have the ability to see all shared documents. Technically, they are my documents and I shared them with you. So I can go and review the history of that document and know who wrote what or who deleted what. So please, if somebody puts a post or something like that, please don't go in and manipulate it. It doesn't belong to you. It's there for everybody. The final thing that's new for this week that I'm going to point out to you, and we'll talk more about this on Tuesday, in the Monday link, number 3 has a weekly chat page. So this just takes you to a Google document that I shared where we can do a little bit of question and answering as a class. So what I would like you to do for this week, for your weekly chat, I would like you to post one question or concern or thought that you have relating to our project or the class or even the weather if you feel you need to. But post one question, and then as the week progresses, I'd like you to reply and answer one classmate's question. So this might get a little bit unorganized, but we'll give it a try and see how it works. And then the rest of the week, if you scroll down, looks pretty similar to what we've done in the past. Okay? Looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow on the virtual meeting. Please take some time, look through the page today. If you have any questions or concerns, you may email me, or now you can just drop in and say hi. Have a great week, everybody. Stay healthy.